It's not on you.
Yeah, it is.
It is? Oh, okay.
Well, hello, how's that for a fancy suit?
Do we not have this one?
He's gonna fix it.
Oh, okay.
Good morning. How's
Good morning.
everyone going? How's everyone doing this morning? Oh,
there we
love our
are.
fancy camera, but
There we are.
it doesn't love us
Okay.
all the time, so it's all
Yeah.
right.
So let's make sure that we can hear us.
Yes.
There we are. There we are. So at least you can hear us.
And that's what's
All right.
really
That's
important.
true.
Thank you, True.
Alrighty, there we go.
Oh, darn it, we got that new cord, but now it
Yeah.
changes everything again.
Ah, welcome. How you doing?
Glad you're back.
Thanks.
Glad you're back.
Glad to be back.
We
It's
missed
been
you.
it's been a minute.
I know. Don't ever do that to me again.
Oh,
I've had fun. I've had fun here without you.
I know.
I had Deborah over here.
I was listening. We were listening driving back to you guys, and we'd go through the mountains and stuff because we were coming back from Sedona area, and then I would miss like a sentence or two, and then you guys would pick up, and I'm like, what they say.
What was that about?
What was that about? So, but it was very good, and I mean, I love that Deborah came in because she just is so, like,
we have good easy.
Yeah, she is just so there in consciousness that I love having conversations with her. We go out to dinner and I plan on 3 hours. Like food doesn't take that long, but our conversations do.
I know, I agree. There's a lot to talk about there. And then the time before, I don't think you knew this, but I was double booked. Didn't know it, and both had canceled.
Oh, both canceled?
I could have had 2 people show up at my place.
And then it was just you by yourself.
And it was just me, but I wasn't by myself because I had my lovely studio audience.
That's right.
Our congregation, our spiritual church club partners were in the house, and they helped me along, and we had a good time. So we're never alone.
Never alone.
Never alone. We always have our people here. So
right, and we're in that consciousness of unity, which we're going to talk about today
totally flowed. It just flows anyway.
So where are we at?
We are at the home of Reverend Dr. Michelle Whittington's practice. We're at Unleash Your Life Studios.
Which is 7220 North 16th Street between Glendale and Northern, or Northern and Glendale, depending on which way you're coming. And 85020. Gosh, it's been a while since I've given the address, so I forgot the zip code.
It's been a while, I know.
And what I want to say about that is that if you are in the Phoenix area, and we'd love for you to come by. Oh, hi! Don't get too close. We don't want too much HD. You know,
come on.
You never know about the pores and stuff.
Anyway,
I'm kidding. I wear.
You have best skin. What are you talking about?
Because I wear maquillage or whatever that's called.
What is it called?
Maquillage.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh,
because I got TikToked into it.
I want to know that.
Yeah, it's very good stuff.
We'll talk about that off camera.
We'll talk about that stuff off camera. So anyway,
the secret life.
That exactly. And that's where we're at today, but we have so much to talk about. So
first, I want to talk about this dress.
Oh, this is my birthday dress from Reverend Dr. Michelle here.
It's fabulous. I tried to match. I don't have a lot of orange.
So the funny thing is about the orange is that when I was in Texas and I went with my mom and daughter to get my pedicure, I got orange. Hi. And my mom goes, do you wear a lot of orange? And I go, I absolutely do. So I mean, I have orange shoes.
One of our theme colors is orange.
So it's just funny. So that's
orange pillows.
That's my dress.
Sorry,
I know you're so cute. Yeah. So I haven't been here since my birthday to do that. And then speaking of birthdays, I just want to give a shout out to Chris, whose birthday was either yesterday or 2 days ago, depending on what part of the world you're in. It was Saturday the 26th, wherever Saturday the 26th is in Australia. And Chris, I am hoping that you're enjoying your vacation and that my prayers for good weather happened for you. So
thanks for making us a global.
Yes, thank you for making us global. So happy birthday, Chris. All right, got all that done.
Okay.
You're going to pray us in, but before we do that,
you're so bossy.
I am so bossy.
She's a boss, Anne.
I am so bossy.
Just tell her that.
You're not the boss of me.
You're not the boss of me.
I am today.
No, thank you.
This is no thank you. This
That's
is
that's a Treyism.
This is
Oh, she just
called.
wants to do that.
That's what I want to do. I want to do the dingy. Did you get some too?
No, I had some.
This is Tibetan tingsha, and
Say it again.
Tibetan tingsha, Tingsha,
All right.
and on it is the Om Mani Padme Hum prayer, which is the prayer in the symbols. And I don't want to ding them yet, but they're very beautiful.
Yeah.
And were these ones blessed? Yes, these
Yes.
were blessed by the monks that are here from. I won't get the name of their monastery right,
No,
so I won't say that. But from a
Okay,
Tibetan
say it.
monastery, and they have been traveling for 2 years. And if you are part of, well, even our Facebook page here at Sofa Sundays, but also my personal Facebook page, we have been doing so many things, my partner Dakota and I, with the Tibetan monks, and this has just been amazing. So this prayer,
and we hosted them here.
I'm not there
Oh,
yet.
well,
This
I
is for
thought
us
you
to
were going
get
into
into.
the prayer.
No, I'm going into. Well, I am. That when you do this,
Yeah.
and because of the Om Mani Padme Hum
Pray
prayer,
better.
it's a prayer of compassion for all sentient beings offered when this chime is sounded.
Oh.
So I wanted to give that out, and then we'll talk about what we've
What we
done
did.
and what I'm wearing and
All
all the
right.
good stuff.
All right. We'll
Okay.
wait until after.
All right, you ready? Are you ready for our Om
Yes, I'm
Mani
ready.
Padme Hum?
Oh, let's breathe that in. Recognizing one life. Recognizing all life. Recognizing life is all there is. It is one life. And everything is a part of that one life. And knowing that there is only one. Each one of us is our own part of that life. We are the joy, the love, the peace, the blessing to this world, to this reality, to this experience. We each bring our own unique expression to the one, to the whole. And from that truth, from that knowing, I speak my word for our time together today. For the topic of freedom being our essential, being our essence from being. Knowing that as we allow ourselves to move from our truth, to move from our oneness, freedom is our experience. Freedom is how we move, how we flow, how we love, how we express. Life is free, freely given. We are each the perfect manifestation of that. And as we allow ourselves to come from that, that is the experience we experience. And in this moment, I take time to also send out blessings to our world, to beings of all shapes and sizes, sending love, sending peace, sending our light. We surround the world in our light, in our warmth, and the grace of our love, knowing that we are all one. And I'm grateful for our time together this morning. I release anything that's come before our time. I also release anything coming later, knowing that we are fully present in what is to be shared today, in the love, the laughter, the ideas, the expressions, knowing that it's ours to receive what is ours to receive. And I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful for this time. I'm thankful for everyone present in the room today, everyone listening, and beyond. And so I release it, knowing that it's already done perfectly in the mind of God. And together we say, and so it is.
Our monks don't do that.
Why not?
I don't know.
You didn't teach it?
I have to teach it to them. Yeah.
That's a good job.
Oh my goodness. So.
Did you do that to them?
No, I didn't. This week, Sofa Sundays and Unleash Your Life had an amazing experience in this room. We have pictures online. If you didn't get the experience, I videoed some of it. But like I got God bumps
We
again.
joined forces.
We did. Right where we're at, where the sofa's
Right
at.
here. We moved this.
We moved the sofa
Or
for
you,
them.
or something moved
Yeah, I moved it.
You
It was
moved
like
it.
dragging chairs away and stuff. Were the Tibetan monks, and they chanted
9
it
of
in
them.
7. There's 7.
Seven of them. There were a lot of them.
I know there are a lot of them, and they chanted for almost 2 hours.
Sat comfortably on the floor.
And sat
Probably away.
right, exactly, and it was amazing. They did blessings. The tea blessing is offered up to the deities as an offering, and they did that one, which is really a unique blessing. That's like that was my 3rd time experiencing the tea blessing, and it was, or the tea offering, and so I was aware of the bell in the middle, but like you get into their chanting and stuff, and you're kind of in this sway, and then all of a sudden there's this ring, 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 ring,
Yeah,
and you're like, whoa, yeah. So, so I was aware of it by then, but I did notice that there were people that had some experience around that one as well. So I have been with the monks now. Yesterday was my 4th time, and I'll be going Monday. Dakota and I'll be going Monday for another adventure. They are an interfaith experience here, and Reverend Tina Brown is a unity minister, but her congregation is interfaith, and she's also online 3 Sundays out of the month, and in person 1 Sunday, and hers is at 3:00 in the afternoon. So I don't feel
Lovely woman.
She is,
I
and
enjoyed her energy.
she's
so loving.
She's colorful
So
and
sweet.
loving, and
Yeah.
just everything about her is just amazing. I've really been enjoying doing that. So I have posted on the Facebook group,
Sofa Sundays.
on Sofa Sundays Facebook group, the next 2 events. One is today in Tempe at Unity of Tempe at 2:00. So that's an open thing if you wanted to go there, if you're in the neighborhood. And then Monday night is an RSVP one that is also online where you can see. And Monday night is with the Church of Scientology. So very interesting, right? So
A lot of times they get confused with us. They'll say, "Oh, are
Right.
you Scientology because we're religious science?" I'm like,
Right.
"No."
so
No,
yesterday
I
I got,
get
"Are you Christian Science?" I said, "No, I take medicine." So they, with the different ones of science in their
Right,
name
They
on
get
that.
confused with what
Yes,
we
so
are, right.
a lot of times people say, "Are you with Unity?" And I say, "Yeah." Like it's easier for me to say yes.
Yeah, sometimes.
I'm like
We're
the
so
Unity.
similar,
We're so
right.
similar. So I just wanted to put that offering out there to anybody who's watching and in the Phoenix area. That will be the last public one for the monks. Reverend Tina's information is on both those flyers if you are looking to, one, buy Tibetan goods, because today would be the last day if you go to Unity of Tempe to get any of your Tibetan goods, like if you want malas, tingshas, singing bowls. There's just beautiful scarves. And yeah. So speaking of scarves, hang on.
And when I forgot mine, I felt bad.
You forgot your scarf.
I left it right on the counter. But
This
yes,
white
so sweet.
scarf was given to me in what they call a kata. And a kata is a blessing that acknowledges you as a spiritual being. So it's not just about being a minister or anything. The kata blessing from the monks, and I received it, Reverend Dr. Michelle received it, Reverend Dr. Michelle Whittington received it, so that the three of us did receive this blessing, and that picture is online as well.
That's so awesome.
And so it is, I know that really wasn't the topic, but this is a unique experience for us here. They travel for 2 years and then go back to India, is where their monastery is now. And then a new group comes, and then they travel. So
this is how they support.
This is how they support their monastery,
Yes.
as well as other things. And I will put the name of the monastery and everything. And if you look it up online,
it is hard to say.
there are so many things, and there are different ways to support the monks. The monks can be as young as 6 years old. The monks that we've had with us, the 7 monks there, the youngest was 11. Because the monks that are traveling right now, if you go, he was 11 years old when he became a monk. The youngest was 11 when he became a monk. And so if you go on there, there are stories on the website I saw where the individuals and when they were born, how old they are, of the group that's traveling now. So they're given name. They're not just called monk 1
and
through 7.
And they give a little history of the background of what happened to them, and how what's happened to their monks from a long time, like
right.
history.
So when the Dalai Lama left in
Yes,
1959,
and they're still such lovely, sweet, caring, sharing
yes,
people. I mean, it's just amazing.
We did get
For
to
everything that they've been through. They still put out the same message and energy into the world.
And
it's incredible. I mean,
going into the freedom is the essence of my being.
Yes.
Yesterday, we had an experience to be able to ask the monks questions. And the monk who is like the leader, who did the tea ceremony for those that were here, he was the one that was 11 years old when he became a monk, and then 17 when he went over to India and to this monastery, and which is a monastery college. So they go through to become who they are now. They go through
PhD level,
16 years of education. So this isn't like a one and done.
They were all PhD level, except for the one
who was finishing.
Almost
yes.
there, but like they're not just like
right.
Hey, I have nothing else to do with my life. Let me just go be a monk. No,
their monastery is philosophical.
So interesting.
Philosophical and debate, philosophical of Tibetan Buddhism and debate. So I really would encourage you, because Monday, that particular event is going to have a cultural pageant. So if you are available, it starts at 7:00. If you are available, that would be an amazing time to go. But the monk that was describing how he came over through the Himalayas with his buddies, they're all old. He said, we're all old monks now, right? And that was just like, there was fear, and they were crossing a border, and people didn't want them to. So talk about freedom is the essence of my being. We know what that's like in seeing that in our world today.
Right.
And these men did this. And what they were talking about, these these 6, 7-year-old children are doing it too.
Yeah.
Their parents send them. They don't come with them. They send them through the Himalayan
Can't even
mountains.
imagine.
So it's a lot. So if you know, I'm advertising for them at this point. So it's
The work
it's
that
an
they do in the
amazing.
world
It is.
seriously important, and that's freedom too. What they're doing, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Oh
They
yeah.
recognize who and what they are, and they're doing what they do no matter what. They're just doing that.
Right.
You know, so that's sometimes it is scary because you're still in a human body.
At great
Right.
peril to their own lives.
Right.
Yes.
But if I have true freedom, I'm going to move and do that. I'm not going to let you scare me and stop me and, you know, give me limitations because I'm a spiritual being in my true essence, and so I'm going to continue to move forward. And many people have died doing that.
Yes. I was going to say
Living
true
that
freedom.
way.
Yes.
It's a scary thing.
They did not all maintain their
Right.
physical form at that point,
I know.
which
It's tough. That's tough.
which is so, you know, that is the freedom in knowing that my path is correct, and regardless of the peril around me, I am going to move forward. I can't say that I've had that experience,
No, I can't either.
you know, that I would, that's hard. How many times do you make a decision and then second guess yourself? Right? Right?
Or worry about what other people are going to think about you if
Or-
you continue to move.
I've
that way.
recently made a decision and I am claiming it, and the back of my head goes, oh yeah, right. Sure. Well, what if it doesn't go your
Right.
way? What if it doesn't go your way? Now you're going to be disappointed. Now you're going to cry. Like all the things. And I'm like thinking, you know, when he was talking, he was like, day 2, we were out of food. It was a 30-day walk, trek. Day 2, we were out of food. Yet he was always provided for. He said, but we did it scared, we did it hungry, we did it. And yeah.
And the change to your spirituality, just continuing to rely that way and move that way, has to be immense.
Yeah.
Immense.
What's funny is how like when you go through something like that where you're living on faith and moving forward, and there's still that little gallery making all the
No.
like no matter how many times you walk through that scenario, that little gallery keeps coming back. Like they're still there.
Every time you up level.
Even though your faith is like
Mhm.
I've been here before. I know to rely on God. I know that things are coming through and working out for me. There's still that little
Right.
and like that muscle to just keep telling them shut up.
Right. Yeah. STFU walking through. Yeah. It's a, yeah. It,
I think one of my biggest aha moments in my life was learning that just because you conquer that once doesn't mean it goes away. I thought, I'm going to conquer this. I'm not good enough. This who am I kind of feeling, you know, I'm not worthy or whatever. I did a lot of work around that. And then I was in this thing with actually Reverend Dr. Michelle. It was her AFP thing.
mm-hmm.
And they had you do this thing where you had to write down people that you admire, like 5 people that you admire,
remember
that
this
you
one,
think
yeah.
are amazing. Write down their qualities, like why you think they're this, like they're so incredible. And then which of the qualities do you think you don't have, and why? And or something like that, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
It's been a little while.
It has been a while.
But I remember kind of looking at that going, I don't know, you know, just whatever. And I couldn't get, and then we had to go stand in front of each other. Like there was 3 of us in a little group, and you had to stand in front of the other person and say out loud whatever it was you thought you didn't have, or whatever your thing was, and then say it until you claim claim the opposite of it. So if I felt I wasn't good enough, I'd have to say I'm good enough, and I'd have to go say it with conviction until the other person believed me. And if you didn't do that, they'd say, "Thank you, please say it again." You know. But
Yes.
It took me forever to figure out what my thing was. Like I couldn't figure out what the thing was from that because it was so buried. And then when I finally got it, I was like, "Are you kidding me? No. I've already done this. I've already conquered that. I already dealt with that." And the moment that I got it, so because we kept trying to figure out what mine was, everybody else had theirs, and we were all doing it. It was my turn, and I wasn't getting anything. And when I finally got it, I cried like I equated to like, felt like the pain of it felt like I was giving birth. Like I fell over and just sobbed, but because it was just such a blow to my whole system. That's still there. Are you kidding me? That's still there. All the work I've done, all these years, I'm a practitioner at this point. Like what?
Right.
How is that still there? And the biggest thing for me was learning that, well, you conquered it for this level. Now you're up leveling again, and it's going to come back up. It's just this part of yourself that's afraid and wants to protect you, wants to keep you. Can we just stay where we're at because we know how to navigate this and we know how to keep you safe here?
Right.
And now you want to go where? Like, no. You're not good enough for that. Let's just stay here. Once I understood that, it was like, oh, so it's kind of like if that comes up for me, I'm going in the right direction. Because if I wasn't up leveling, you would not say a word.
You wouldn't have
You'd be quiet.
Yeah. You'd be like, yep, there you go.
So the moment that comes up, not that I'm saying it makes it easy for me to move through it, but I always go, oh, there you are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I was expecting.
okay, I must be up leveling. I guess. Okay, like, so I'm not upset about it like that. It's still hard to move through for me sometimes, but at least now I recognize it as that's a positive. I need that to happen because this is what I'm moving forward.
Oh, that's beautiful. Like the work is the affirmation. The work coming up again. Is
Right.
The affirmation that
You're on the right page, yeah. Instead of it being like, what? Are you kidding me?
And Reverend Flo used to talk about that too.
What would she
Which
say? I
she
love that
would,
woman.
yeah, I know. Bless her.
Aw.
Reverend Flo used to talk about the upward spiral, and as you're going up, you hit those stops,
Yes.
those same things, because your work is your work, right? We all have, these things that stop us, that jump in and say, you're not good enough, or you're not making enough money, or you're not pretty, or whatever, those things that we had from
Who are you?
that inner child stuff. Yeah. And then we say, oh, okay. And you either allow it to be part of you and integrate that, or you compartmentalize it and put it away, right? Like, so, and I'm talking about before you really work and see it. So you can be like, I'm going through it. Oh, it's part of me. And then like, it jumps up like this mad little kid and says, so those are the committee members,
Yeah, and that little void committee member.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
later.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
loud.
Hey, let's go to the beach. I actually love that committee member who wants to take me to the beach on a regular basis.
Yeah, mine like just keep me really busy.
Right. But yeah.
Really. Now they just go, oh, you know who we are now? Okay, we're just gonna keep you really busy with a bunch of other stuff, and then it won't do the thing that you really want to do.
Well,
You're
and-
trying to work out. It's like,
And anybody that's gone through the positive intelligence, the saboteurs and sages knows that those people come up, those qualities come up, our avoider, our, controller, what's some of the other, the stickler.
Good judge.
Oh yeah, the judge. Here
that's
comes the
common
judge.
one. Everybody's got that.
Yeah. We actually, when we were in New Mexico, I did the PQ workshop, and for me, I've integrated Dakota's drumming with our workshop. So it's an interesting way to do PQ reps and get people involved, and more so than me talking at them, they're an active participant in changing the neural pathways there. But yeah, we all have them. And sometimes they're quieter than others, but I agree. When you're stepping out on that ledge, am I gonna fly? Is the road gonna appear, or I'm gonna fall to my fiery death? And
It's a road runner.
I've been doing this for a while now, and I hope to be a way shower, as how to do this. And I'm going to say that this happens to me too.
It does. Well, because we're up leveling. We're always up leveling and moving up. And this goes right into our theme of, my freedom is my essence, is the essence of my being.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I am. Life is free and flowing and whatever, and that's also me. But these things come up and they try to constrict me to stop my my
I
flow,
create these
to
limitations.
stop my freedom, to stop my movement, myself, to my evolution, my up leveling. There's those parts of me that are from my past that just try to hang on, like, no, where are you going? Come back here. Well, no, and it's not like, so part of my learning around that coming up again was not that it was some kind of like I wrote down here, like, freedom is not a condition to reach. I'm not trying to reach a condition of freedom.
Right.
I'm not trying to make myself, I already am that. But the very act of me continue that upward movement, those things come in, not because of I'm not free. It's, I have to remember that I'm free. I have to remember who I am through them coming up. I have to go, thank you so much for your worry about me, and your caring about me. You want to make sure I'm making safe. I get it. Thank you so much. And I've got it.
It's like there's freedom in knowing what the work you have to do is.
Yes. Acknowledge them. Whatever, if they're voices for you, if you got multiples. A lot of us have multiples, but if you may have just one real strong one, you may have whatever it is, the committee, the gallery, like whatever it is, don't deny them their say. Let them have it. It's only, honestly, even though they sound mean, like some people have we all have the judge, but the judge can be a very ugly, mean voice in your head. But the whole purpose is to keep you safe.
Right.
They're all afraid.
That's what their job. That's what their job is, or that's what they think their job is.
That's what they think your job is.
You know, is to help you stay safe. And how we can navigate this is something we've been talking about for over 2 years now. Mindfulness, beginning within. Go back to the beginning.
Remember your essence.
Yes, and that's the stillness, and that is something that I have seen with the monks, right? For days now, they're just showing up places, sitting down and chanting for hours.
Yeah, there's monks everywhere. That's all.
They're, the stillness, the absolute presence that they are, not just where they're at, but in the world, seeing that, how they walk, their chanting, even how they interact with everybody. There is such a peace in these men that I can see that inner stillness, and there's a lot of faith in that you're going to be taken care of. I mean, they travel and there are points of contact throughout the states that they're in, but they don't stay in hotels, people put them up, people feed them, and they get their donations to send over there. They are trusting the universe to provide in such a big way that, it's hard to be around that type of faith and not get some on ya.
It's definitely, they are a reminder.
Yes, absolutely.
They're a reminder of your truth, all of our truth, just what we are. So, and that part of ourselves is still a part of our experience. It's not, I think that was a big revelation for me, to not deny that it's there, not be upset that it's there, not, push it aside, but welcome it into a part of this. You're a part of my process. Come on in. All right, let me see. What are you worried about? Okay, I've got that. Thank you. I'm aware that these are the things that might happen and this and that. But I've got that. I'm an adult. I know what I'm doing. The other one question I always get to, but if all these things happen, do you still want that? Yes, thank you. I still want it. So I'm going to continue to move forward. Thank you for the awareness, but I still want the thing I'm trying to accomplish, even though I'm scared or nervous or whatever. And so therefore I'm going to move. So it's like in order to be free, we have to be able to deal with those limitations, those things that come up for us, and move anyway. Right. Not have them stop us, not deny that they're there, because it's the same thing as spiritual bypass.
Right. Yeah.
Ignoring it.
Yeah.
They'll go and operate underneath you.
Yes.
They'll be like, oh, she just shoved us over here.
Okay.
She's certainly
now it's coming out over here.
Right.
Right out the side of your neck. Yeah.
So let them have their say. Let them. You feel the little twinge. I always get this little twinge. I'll make a statement for myself or an affirmation. I'll get a twinge right here, and I'll go, "What? What do you want to say? What what don't you agree with what I
Right.
just said? What is
what
that?
I just said. Yeah.
If I don't allow it to have its say, then it's still there. And it's going to not allow me to have the thing because it's still there operating. But if I say, what is it? What are you worried about? What don't you agree with? Whatever. And then it has its say, I can then speak to it. What I know to be fact for me. Yes, I understand the last time I tried that, this happened, but I have other safety measures, and you can
Right.
feel it dissipate. You can feel the hold or the fear, whatever the feeling is, it starts to go. Because I have then let it know, like, no, I have dealt with that. I understood that happened last time. I remember that.
Thanks for the reminder.
Thank you, and I've got it.
Mhm.
And then it moves. But if you would just ignore it and act like it's not there, no, it's a part of your safety mechanism.
Right.
Let it be. Just come on in, everybody. What
Let's
are we,
have a
what
conversation.
are we worried about today, boys
Yeah.
and girls?
What you got?
And let me do a little diagram. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to start here. We're going to go through here. Like, just let them know what's going on. Work with the flow of yourself.
Right.
Don't,
Because that's part of
stop
your expression.
fighting yourself.
Yeah.
Stop numbing yourself. Stop fighting yourself. Stop ignoring yourself. Stop all of that. True freedom is really being able to say, here it all is, and I'm going to move. I'm moving anyway. But
Exactly.
I'm
So
going to do this, and I'm going to move.
I have one of the things that came up in looking at this, the freedom is
Look
the
at, I have
essence
notes
of my
against you. Are
being.
you
I
proud?
know I am. I typed that last week. I'm so proud of you. Taking the notes. One of the things that is like, so, okay, mindfulness. The next one I had was compassion. Compassion for self and others.
Said you have compassion for yourself.
Right?
Nice.
It really is important. Self-compassion is probably one of the most important qualities when those saboteurs come up. Because, like you said, okay, come in, let's have this conversation. If you are not in the right place having that conversation, they'll take you down.
Yeah.
Right? You're like, yeah, you're right.
They're nasty.
I'm
They're
sorry.
really nasty
What was
sometimes.
I thinking? I suck. So we have to be in a space to say, ooh, so for me, I'm got a thing that I really want and I'm claiming and stuff, and then something came up. The last time you did that, this happened. Okay, you're right, it did. So now what am I doing? The thing that is like that from last time, I'm sending compassion, love, energy, and every time that I have been in the presence of the monk and they do the blessings, I'm taking that blessing and putting it there as well, right? As well as my own spiritual practices,
Right.
journaling, whatever, to say, okay, I hear you. And yes, I do feel you. And I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it anyway because I so much don't mind regretting things I've done. But regretting things I haven't is kind of a pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I don't like. So I would rather regret something I've done than not doing it.
100%. That's a great thing. Say it just one more time so people in the back.
Yeah, I'd rather regret things I've done, true. She told me to say it louder for the people in the back. So yeah, I would rather regret things I've done than regret not doing them. You agree?
Yeah.
All right.
That's how to live life, for sure.
Yeah.
That's how. And I'm not saying that's easy.
No.
I mean, we're never up here preaching and singing,
Yeah. No.
whatever. These are just insights of ways we've dealt with things. We all have dealt with these things. We've all had something we wanted, something we aspired to, or something we tried, and it doesn't work out. Or we have that gallery that comes up and it keeps us from taking that step forward. And that's okay. That's also part of the process. You can also say to yourself, okay, so I didn't do it last time. Okay, that's fine.
Right.
And here it is again. Because if it's for you, it's going to keep coming
It's
at
going
you.
to keep
I'm sorry.
exactly.
It's
If
for
it
you.
is,
It's
if
for
it is
you.
yours, it will not pass you by.
No, it's going to keep that whole saying of you had this idea and you didn't act on it, so it went to somebody else like, oh yeah, whatever. No, it's still yours because only
Right.
you can do it in the way that it would be
Right.
through you. So, and there's so many people, whatever.
Yeah.
Time is ours.
Right.
Time
I'm
is
a
not God's.
construct.
Right. So
Go to
you're
always
not-
laughs
you're-
at me when I say that.
Right, you're not late. You're not early, you're not whatever. If you still feel passionate about something and it's come again, do it.
Yes.
Maybe you just need a second time to get a little more
Right.
oomph up to
Maybe,
do it.
maybe you needed more experience for you to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a saying that God doesn't call the qualified, he qualifies the
Amen,
called.
sister.
And I think of that as in when the universe gives me that push, that twinge. Dakota and I had this beautiful conversation driving yesterday about, and anybody that's ever been in an interview or in school has heard this. If money or education is not an option, what would you do? Like, you have everything you need. What would you do? What a great experience to come up with the things, and we're both about creativity and community. I mean, like, it was really something that fed our soul. And so I know that's us. I know that's us as a couple. I know that's us as individuals. So it will come to us.
Yes.
It will come to us, and we're not going to miss an opportunity on that because it is ours to do, And so, and if we do, because for whatever reason we got scared, we turned the other way, there was a, squirrel,
Or
whatever.
You dipped your toe in it. And
Yeah, we're like,
Oh God.
There will
Oh, my
be
God,
another.
and so
There will be another. The universe is not bankrupt.
No. Oh my
It
God.
has plenty. Abundance is
Unlimited.
all around us.
And
all
sometimes
around
I
us.
feel like for me, so I don't know if anybody's like me on this, but like sometimes I have to get fed up with my lack of moving sometimes, to the point where my whole podcast was called Decide Already, because I said that to myself. I said, oh my God, will you just decide already? Are we going to do this thing or not? Like, what are we doing? And my head was like, I'm sick of reading. I'm sick of writing. I'm sick of researching. I'm sick of looking at everybody else's. I'm sick of figuring it out. Are we doing it or not? Set a date and decide already.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, that's a good name for the podcast.
There you go.
Decide already. And I was like, oh my God, that means I need to do. And that's what it finally was. So sometimes I can be a little slow to the party, a little late to the party. But sometimes I need to kind of muster it up to the point where then I'm fed up with myself, and I get a little, that feeling will project me past those naysayers, that part of myself that's afraid. So it's like, man, what? And then it's such a great feeling to push forward, So I don't know. I just feel like we are innately free. Yes, we have a lot of safety mechanisms,
Right. That
that
want to help us stay where we're at.
Yeah. And I have learned that one of the biggest things I've learned around all that not enough situation was that it will keep happening. It will keep happening, and I've learned to stop denying their voice, its voice. Sometimes that's one, sometimes it's multiple, but I usually get it right here, and I've learned to work with it, not against it, to allow it to have it say, what is it? What? Right. That's usually what I do. Like, oh my God, what now?
I'm gonna try that. I don't respond that way, so I'm gonna do
it.
Like,
I'm so sick of it. Like, oh my gosh, what? Like, I want this. I claim blah blah blah. Like, ugh. Okay, what? What don't you? But that has been. Then it just starts. All the stuff starts to just come out of it, and that's so important. And it has been a very freeing, helping me to come back to that expression, that feeling of my freedom, getting back to the truth of who I am, when I don't deny those parts of myself. And I'm grateful for that part of myself. It has kept me safe, and it has helped me to kind of look at things and go, okay, so yes, that could be a problem. Let me make a better plan around that. Mm-hmm. You feel better now? Yes. Okay. So, it's all useful. It can be useful. It doesn't have to be detrimental.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Or limiting from last week's talk. It doesn't have to be a limiting thing.
Right. Because we put those in ourselves.
We do that.
We put those limits in ourselves to keep us safe. Yeah. Right. Absolutely. Right. Because if I could stay inside my comfort zone and be cool with it, I would. I'm just going to be honest. I like being comfortable. Who doesn't like being comfortable?
No way. I don't.
I mean, I do. I like to kick my legs up. I like to have.
Well, you mean comfort in the just
Com-
relax, but you wouldn't sit there for that long.
in,
She'd be like, "Oh, here's something else I could go do.
yeah,
Let me
that
write
is
3
that
more
is so
classes
true.
and let me go create something else over here."
On the way here, we're looking at the Phoenix Mountain Range, right? And now I'm walking. I lost my cane yesterday. That's how good I'm
There we
walking.
go.
And
Trouble.
and we're looking at the Phoenix Mountains. So I look at the highest point one, and I go, I wonder if I could climb that.
Oh my god.
And how long would it take?
Look at
Right?
Tara's like, "Hey, sign me
And-
up. Are we going on a hike?"
And so do I. And it has been years since I've been able to. And now all joints have been replaced, and I'm ready.
rock climbing.
Yeah, I mean, like there's no clear path.
I can't watch you do that.
There's no clear path. It's straight up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dakota's like, maybe that one over there. Do you see the flat top? We
See
could
the
do that.
path?
Yeah, we've got the path up. And I'm like, look, there's only a few switchbacks. We can go up that one. That's fine. Like, that is, you're
So
right.
bad.
So I am not I can for a few minutes,
For a
But-
moment.
for a moment, be in my comfort zone. But I am somebody who wants more. I just want
Well, that's
more.
your nature.
Yes.
Expansiveness is your nature. You can't help that. There's
Exactly.
nothing wrong with not being like, okay, I'm happy right where I'm at. I'm just gonna sit here. People go, oh, don't you have enough? Aren't you
Yeah.
happy where you're? Like, why do you always want?
And the
That's
thing
my
is,
nature.
and the thing is, yes, I am happy where I am.
I am. Yes.
If today was my last day on earth, I am good.
Me too. I've done.
I am
everything.
good with the people in my life. I am good with what I've done.
Well, I have
with
one
my
book I
life.
have to finish. That's the only thing. I have one book that's all in here.
Right.
And then I'll be like,
Okay.
Okay.
Well, there were a few things, and so for me, I would really like to see the Northern Lights before I go. But
but
I might
other
be
than
able to
that-
see.
other
I
than
might
that,
be
yes.
part of. That's what I was going to say. I might be the Northern Lights if I go. That might be my, destination. So I feel good in my life today, and I'm grateful for all I have and
Yes.
the things that have left.
Yes. Me too.
And that situation there. However, since I am, waking up each day I do want more. How can I expand?
Right.
How can I give more?
Give
How can
more.
I be
Yes,
more?
Create more.
Create
I'm a
more.
huge creative space this year.
So
Wild.
that's the thing. I never wanted to sound like, I'm not grateful
Right.
for all I have because I am. I love my life.
Right.
I love my life. Everything that I have today is what I dreamed of 10 years ago
Oh, I love
of
it.
having,
Yeah.
And I was just looking at, everybody still have their January book. You're like, what? Remember when we made these
Oh,
books?
Yes. Yes.
Right? So I was just looking at mine and I'm like, I need to open this thing up more, because I haven't been,
That
self-care isn't selfish.
This
Take
was
up
our
space.
visioning magazine we created
Yes.
in a class that we did. Yeah.
Yeah,
We should do that
in the
we'll do
beginning-
that every year. That's
in the
so
beginning
fun.
of the year.
So
So
fun.
I really do. And when I was saying about releasing and letting go, that was the third thing I had. I had mindfulness, compassion, freedom through mindfulness, freedom through compassion, and freedom through impermanence. The things that go away. In my head, I can say the word, just doesn't come out of my mouth. And we didn't get the opportunity to see this with the monks, but generally one of the things that they do is 3 days of a sand mandala.
Oh, that's what I want to see.
Yes,
They're not
so-
doing that at all this time.
I know nobody booked them for it because you need space for 3
I
days,
know, but it's
and
so beautiful.
right, and then
And
they
then just-
sweep it away.
Which it's like, oh my
Right?
god. Where's the spray stuff? You can just spray on it. It'll
So
stay.
that
Oh.
opens the gates of freedom.
Yeah, when we have a bigger place, we're gonna have that.
That's the thing with the impermanence. Still didn't get it. That
So close.
it's so close. It's that word's in there somewhere. That so that's one of the things when we were at CLF and I'd get a reading from Reverend Sherry, and I'd always say, "Don't give me any words I can't mispronounce." And she would send stuff, and I'd be like, "Oh, great! Now I gotta Google how you say this," So that's one of those things. Authentically
Things we
me.
have to go through.
Yeah.
So-
And but to be able to say, this is where I was. You know, grief is one of those big things, right? When we lose somebody or something that meant a lot to us. You know, life, you know, to quote that famous philosopher and New Thought person, Jim Morrison, no one here gets out alive, you know? She knew I was going there.
I already felt it. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I have to just hold my breath sometimes.
Yeah, it's like, what's coming? Yeah, me too. I never know what's coming out of my mouth.
Oh, about me. I was like, what?
Yeah.
No, okay, about yourself.
About me.
I'm pretty steady.
I like when I go to churches and they go, I'm so excited to hear you speak. And I go, me too. I don't know what I'm going to say.
We never know.
You never know. It's wonderful.
But apparently we're going to have a hiking club in the
Oh, I would. Yeah. I mean, when I'm there, I'm ready. Yeah, I am very excited. I know I got Tara in.
I'm not a hiker, but I'll let you guys.
We got a low battery, so I guess we better.
I know, it's almost time.
Yeah, it says we better wrap this up. So there we go. I'm good.
I'm good. Anybody have anything? Everybody feel good today? Okay.
All righty.
Why don't you pray us out?
Okay, do you want to do the tinshas?
Okay, I can't mess this up, right?
No.
Okay. Here we go.
So in knowing and affirming that there is one heartbeat, one breath, one divine consciousness that is us, that is everyone here and within the sound of my voice and beyond, knowing that we are each individual expressions of the divine in form, and that it cannot be messed up. We are exactly who we are meant to be. And as we expand, we bring that consciousness to more of the world, knowing and affirming this divine love is all present, all powerful. And that even with what it says or we see happening out in the world, we know that this higher consciousness, this higher frequency, this higher vibration that is the divine is happening now and is changing the hearts and minds of those that are open to receive. And with this, I am so grateful. I'm grateful for the leaders and the teachers and the people of faith and interfaith everywhere, knowing that they are open to receive the divine in form, in messages, and in their hearts and souls. And for this, I am so grateful. And knowing that this goes out into the world, I say, thank you, God, thank you, life, thank you, universe, for it. And I let it go, calling it good. And together we say, and so it is.
Oh.
Yes, yes, yes.
I want to thank you all for being here. I want to really quickly say that if you are being spiritually fed by us, if you love what we're about, if you want to see more of our works, we have a couple workshops coming up. And these things that we provide are free to our spiritual church club partners. We would love for your support that way. So you can always donate to us at our website at www.beginwithinministries.com. $45 for an individual, $75 for a couple or a family. But there are so many other ways you can support our ministry if finances aren't a way for you right now. You can share our feed to other people. Come and visit us in person. There's a bunch of us here, and we love to see you. So you get your hugs in for the week, bring your friends, and help us grow this ministry because we are doing great things. And I want to very quickly say, Reverend Tina and all the monks, thank you so much for your work in the world. What you're doing in this world is so needed. And Reverend Tina, thank you for supporting them so much and bringing them to us so that we can be experiencing this. I had no idea. I really appreciate the work that you are doing as well.
Yes.
We are always here. Begin with the Ministries is always here to help support you guys.
Absolutely.
And of course, Jill goes to everything.
Yes.
I'm
addicted to monks. Okay. I am Jeannie. I'm a monkaholic.
Hi, Jeannie. Wait, ready to do it again. I am Jeannie.
I'm a monkaholic.
Hi, Jeannie.
Thank you.
That's a good thing to do.
Oh, I love it.
So we love you all. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Bye. See you next week.
Bye.
Oh, no, we won't. I'm done
the
next
battery.
weekend.
Oh.
You have to hit close there.
Yeah. Bye bye.